Hello students, in today's class we are going to learn the basic grammar lesson parts of speech. In order to learn the advanced grammar lessons, you need the foundation. So, if you don't have proper foundation, you cannot understand the advanced lessons in grammar and you cannot speak your language properly. So, in order to understand better, we will learn first parts of speech. Then your grammar will be perfect, right? Shall we go to the class? Okay. Now, what is parts of speech? First, you should understand. Before knowing how many parts of speech are there, you should understand what is a part of speech. The parts of speech, words are divided into different classes. See, for example, if you take any sentence, the sentence consists of many words. Okay. Now, each word has got a different function in the sentence. So, words are divided into different classes or categories according to the function or work they do in a sentence. So, each word has got a function or a work to perform in the sentence. Right? Now, in order to know that, I have given an example. See, very simple example I have selected. Radha is a beautiful girl. Radha is a beautiful girl. Nothing difficult about it. Now, wow, she drove a red car and went to Chennai bravely. You are able to understand? See, Radha is a beautiful girl. I hope you don't have any doubt about it. Wow, she drove a red car and went to Chennai bravely. Okay, now this is the sentence. Now see, there are so many words in these sentences. There are two sentences. Radha is a beautiful girl, one sentence. Wow, she drove a red car and went to Chennai bravely. This is the second sentence. Okay, let us take the first sentence. In this first sentence, you have Radha is beautiful, a beautiful girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 words are there. Not all these 5 words perform the same function. Each word has got its own duty, work to perform in this particular sentence. Okay, now take the second sentence. Wow, she drove a red car and went to Chennai bravely. See here again in the sentence you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 words. If you join these 11 words in a proper order, it makes a sense. And that is what we call it as a sentence. But all these words do not perform the same function. Each has got its own function to perform in the sentence. And what are the functions? How do these words are different from each other? Let's see that. Okay. Now, there are totally 8 parts of speech are there in the whole. Okay. On whole, you have 8 parts of speech. Okay. And each one perform different action, I told you. So, how many parts of speech are there? 8 parts of speech are there. Okay. Now, let's see what they are. The first one is noun. Noun. From 3rd standard onwards, the teachers must be teaching you. Okay. The teachers must be teaching you and you would have understood what noun is. And also there are kinds of nouns. That we'll see later when we take the lesson noun. Okay. At length rather. Okay. Noun is to put it in a very simple way, noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing. Okay. Name of a person, place, animal or thing. Name of a person, you know better. Raja, Rani, Geeta, Sita. Okay. Okay. Now, person, place, Chennai. Even garden, school. That's also place. Okay. Place. Then animal, any animal you can mention, cat, dog, all those things. Things, anything. For example, pen, fan, board, anything, book. That's also a thing. So, all these are called as a noun. Noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing. Now, I give you a short exercise. I have given you 2 sentences. Identify the nouns in the sentence. Can you? Okay. Now, what did I say? Name of a person. Where is the name of a person? Very good. Radha. So, this is a noun. Okay, then I told you place. Do you find any place in these two sentences? Any place? Yes, Chennai. That's a place. Okay, now thing. Anything is there? Can you identify anything in this? Yes, car. Car is a thing. So you have Radha, you have car, you have Chennai. All these three are nouns. You are able to understand? So, name of a person, name of a place, name of a thing. This is noun. Got it? Okay, now we'll go to the pronoun. The second one in parts of speech in the category is pronoun. What is a pronoun? Okay, I give you an example. Raj is a tall boy. Raj is a good boy. Raj has got a friend called John. Raj usually go to school at 9 a.m. and Raj does not like ice cream. Okay, you must be wondering who is the boy who doesn't like ice cream. But there are some boys that don't like ice cream. Okay, this is the description about Raj. How many times did I use the word Raj? Raj is a tall boy. Okay, Raj has a friend. Raj doesn't like ice cream. Raj goes to school at 9 a.m. So 4 or 5 times I used. It doesn't look good or it doesn't sound good if I use the name again and again. Okay. Instead, what we can do, instead of first time you have to say Raj. Raj is a tall boy. Next, how can you say? Come on. Yes, he. Okay. He is a tall boy. He got a friend called Raja, Ravi, whatever. Ravi. Okay. We'll name it as Ravi. Ravi. He does not like ice cream. So, instead of Raj, what word I used? I used he. Okay. So, like that. Now, Radha. Radha is a girl. If she is a girl, you can say she. Okay. Then, if it is an animal, you can say it. Right. So, these are pronouns. Pronouns are used in the place of noun or instead of noun. Okay. Now, that's pronoun. It is used instead of noun. Now, again, we'll get back to the sentences. 2 sentences we have here. Can you identify any pronoun in these sentences? Okay. Radha, no. Is, no. A beautiful girl, no. Wow. She, yes. Now see here, she. She is denoting who? Radha. So again you are not saying Radha drove a red car. No. You are just saying that she drove a red car and went to Chennai bravely. Right. So she is what? She is a pronoun. You can say P. Pronoun. This is a noun. And I said this is also a noun. And this is also a noun. Even girl is also a noun. Girl. Okay. Right. Now we also identified the pronoun. Now the next one, next number in the category of parts of speech is verb. Verb. Very important part of the speech. What is a verb? Verb is an action word. That's what your teachers would have taught you. Okay. What is the meaning of action? Whatever you do is called action. It is not the action you see in movies. That is also action because they are performing some sort of activity. Now say action means, suppose I teach you now. Teaching, that's an action. Okay. Now you eat your lunch, breakfast, dinner, whatever it is. That's also action. Eating, laughing. You like some joke and you laughed. Ha ha ha. That is also an action. So action is whatever we do. You cry, you laugh, you smile, you write, you read, you teach, you talk. Okay, you are able to understand. So that's called action and verb denotes action. Action word is verb. Okay. Now in the verb again you have lot of things to learn that we will do it separately when I teach you the topic of verb. Now this is an introduction class. So you can learn only what it is all about. What are the parts of speech and what function they perform in a sentence. Right. Now, verb is an action word. Okay. Now again I will get back to our 2 sentences what we have placed here and we will see whether we can identify any verbs here. Radha is a beautiful girl. Now say this is. This is also verb. Okay. This is be form of the verb. So suppose you take BEB, it's got certain forms. Is, are, was, were, have, be, being, been. These are the things. Is, are, was, were, be, being, been. So this again we will learn when we take the topic of verb in detail. Okay, now let's get back to our work. Now that is verb. Verb is an action word, and is also a verb. As I told you, it comes under the category. It's a B form of that. It is a form from the B. Okay, this I'll teach you in detail. So Radha is a verb here. Now wow, she drove. What is drove? Drove. It's past tense. What is the present tense for the verb drove? So I drove, that is yesterday. Now today or regularly. How do you say that? Yes. I drive car. I drive car. He drives car. Okay. Radha drives car. Okay. So here it is past tense. Why we have used past tense here? Because she went. That is yesterday or long back or last month, whatever it is. Not today. See, the activity has already happened in the past. That's why we are using past tense, drove. So she drove a red car and went to Chennai. See, went. What is the present tense of the verb went? Go. Okay, here drove, drive. So the basic verb is drive, go. These are the verbs because it is, what is it? Action word. So she drove a car and went to Chennai. Okay, going is also a verb. And then driving is an activity. It is a doing word. Okay, so driving, then going, laughing, taking, giving, all these are verbs, actions. So we call this as a action word. So we identified two action words in these sentences, that is drove and went. Okay, so verb. So now you understood what is a noun, what's a pronoun, what's the verb. Now next one is adjective. What is adjective? Adjective describes or modifies the noun. Now already you know what are the nouns. Noun is Radha, it's a car. Then, there are two nouns. Yes, Radha is a noun, girl. Girl is also a noun. Okay. Now adjective describes noun or pronoun. That's what the sentence, the definition says. Now we'll see. Now noun first, we'll see what is a noun. Girl is also a noun. Okay. Now beautiful girl. Beautiful. So this beautiful is talking about whom? The girl. Okay. Beautiful. How is the girl? Is beautiful, ugly, lean, kind, cruel. Okay. Not looking good. All these things are description of the noun girl. It tells something more information. It is giving more information about the girl Radha. Okay. So beautiful is an adjective because it talks something more, some information about the noun girl, and that is in turn Radha. So adjective describes, it is describing this adjective beautiful, it describing the girl. Okay, that is Radha. How is Radha? She is beautiful. She is a beautiful girl. Got it? So that is adjective. Okay, another adjective is also there in this sentence. Can you identify? Can you identify? Now see here. Wow, she drove a red car. She drove a red car. Now what is car? I told you it's a thing. So it is a noun. How is the car? It is red in color. So it is describing something about this car. Okay, it is not blue, it is not black, but it is red. This red tells us about this car, this particular car. So this is also an adjective. So how many adjectives you found in these two sentences? There are two adjectives. One is beautiful, the other one is red. So adjective describes a noun, either quality or quantity or number. Okay, now this is what about adjective? You understood? Okay. The fifth one is adverb. Adverb. Adverb modifies or describes the verb. Now we identified the verbs in the sentences. Now this describes the verb. Okay, adverb. Now see. She drove a red car and went. Went is a verb, you know. Drove is a verb. Is also is a verb. Now any adverb is there in the sentence. Find out. Yes, there is one adverb. Now how did she go? You have to put a question on the verb how. Okay. Then whatever answer you get, that will be your adverb. So how did she go to Chennai? How? What sort of? How was her drive? Otherwise you put a question. How did she drive? How did she drive to Chennai? Bravely. How did she go? Very bravely, all alone. She took a car, she took her red car and went to Chennai very bravely. How did she go? She went very bravely. Okay, understood? So this bravely is talking about the way she drove the car and went to Chennai. So this bravely is a adverb. This is an adverb in the sentence. Okay, now we learned noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb. Now next is preposition. Now this preposition also you must have learnt in your previous classes. You have a knowledge about them, but still I would like to explain to you. Preposition, see preposition, that means it comes before. It is usually placed before a noun or a pronoun and shows how they stand in relation to something else. Suppose if you take a sentence, it actually gives, a relationship between the noun and the other part of a sentence in the other part of the word in a sentence. For example, she drove a red car and went to Chennai. Where did she go? Went to, here. So that is the relationship. Went to Chennai, towards Chennai. So this is a preposition here. Got it? So this is a preposition. She went to Chennai. So that is preposition. It is placed before a noun. Usually it is placed before a noun or a pronoun and shows how they are in relation to something else. I give you another example. The book is on the table. The book is on the table. My pen is in the bag. My pen is in the bag. The girl sits under the tree. The girl sits under the tree. So under, in, on. Okay. All these are prepositions. Okay. Next we'll go to the seventh one, conjunction. What is conjunction? It is a connecting word. It is a connecting word between two sentences. Okay. Between two sentences. For example, here, do we have any conjunction here? Let's check. Yes, we have one. She drove a red car. She drove a red car. That's one sentence. Went to Chennai. Otherwise, how we should have said, she drove a red car. She went to Chennai. Again, you have to put the pronoun there. Instead, you are connecting it by the word and. Got it? So, and is a conjunction here. This is the conjunction. This is the conjunction. So, she drove a red car and went to Chennai. And it is connecting these two sentences. She drove a red car. She went to Chennai. Instead of she, you are saying and. So, it becomes one sentence instead of two sentences. It is joining or connecting two sentences. So, this is how you use conjunction. It is a connecting word. Okay, the last one is interjection. Interjection usually we use in writing or sometimes we express also. So what is interjection means? It expresses a feeling or sudden outburst of emotion. Suddenly, suppose you are very happy, you never expected any news. So you are expecting only second class or third class in your examination. So suddenly they gave a news that you got a first class. So wow! You say that because you're so happy. Wow. Okay, got it. So now the government has completely ruled out. There is no examinations at all for 10th standard, all pass. My, how happy I am. You say that. Wow. I got through without writing the examination. So that's how. Interjection is sudden outburst of emotion. It can be happiness, it can be surprise, or it can be sadness, anything. Got it? So we use these words. So now, do you find any interjection in these two sentences? Radha is a beautiful girl. Yes, you have one. Wow, she drove a car and went to Chennai bravely. Wow, it is surprise. See, she being a girl, Radha is a girl, but she bravely drove a car to Chennai. From some place, okay, say some from Visakhapatnam to Chennai, she went, or Vijayawada to Chennai, whatever it is, alone, she went, she took the car. Okay, she has a red car, she took the car and bravely she went to Chennai. Wow, what a surprise. Okay, that is what this indicates. This word wow is a interjection. So we have all these 8 parts of speech in these 2 sentences. Okay, so first, Radha is a beautiful girl. Wow, she drove a red car and went to Chennai bravely. Very simple sentences I have chosen, so you can just keep them in your mind and practice them. You can just by heart, or you can just know these sentences. Radha is a beautiful girl. It's a so simple sentence. Radha is a beautiful girl. Wow, she drove a red car. She drove a red car and went to Chennai bravely. You say that for 5 times, it comes to your mind. And you put the sentence and you try to identify what is a noun there, what is a pronoun, what is a adjective, adverb, then preposition, conjunction, interjection. It is so simple. Okay, I hope you understood. But before that, I don't want you to forget this lesson. So I give you a short exercise. You just see that, you identify what part of a speech the words indicate in a particular sentence. Okay, now you see. Now we'll do a short exercise. Okay, now I have underlined certain words in these sentences. We have to identify what part of a speech it is. Okay, now the first sentence says Raj bought a book. The underlined words are Raj and a book. Can you tell me what these words, what part of a speech they belong to? Yes, Raj is a name. So, it's a noun. Book, it's a thing. So, that is also a noun. Okay, got it? Now, second sentence says, Meena works for a school. She likes it. Meena works for a school and she likes it. So, Meena works for a school. Works is the word which is underlined. So, this is working, is action. So, we call it as a verb. Okay. What is she? She. Now, Meena. Again, they have not repeated the word Meena here. Instead, they said she. So, what is it? Good. Pronoun. Okay. Go to the third sentence. Vijaya is late today. She walks fast. What is walks? Walking? It's an action. So, it is a verb. Second one. How does she walk? She walks fast. So, adverb. Okay. They work very hard. Again, the same thing. Working is a verb. How do they work? Very hard. So, adverb. You go to the next sentence. She learns quickly. What is learning? Yes, verb. How does she learn? Quickly. Again, it is an adverb. Okay. They laughed at the joke. They laughed. What is laughing? Verb. Okay. Oh, it's a pity that he met with an accident. Oh, oh. Surprise. Here you are expressing your sadness. Okay. Interjection. You can identify this interjection by knowing this exclamatory mark. Okay, usually whenever you get interjection, you have to place an exclamatory mark. Okay, the box is on the table. What is on here? Preposition. Okay, ninth sentence. I didn't go to school because I'm sick. I didn't go to school because I'm sick. Now, because is connecting these 2 sentences. I am sick. I didn't go to school. So, connecting word is called as what? Conjunction. Okay. Amitabh is a tall man. Amitabh is a tall. It is describing the man. That is Amitabh. Describing the noun is called what? adjective. Okay? Okay. So, I think now you are very clear about the parts of speech, and you also know the function of each word in a sentence. So, how many parts of speech are there? There are totally 8, and all that we'll just recap. Noun, then pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, preposition, interjection. Okay? Hope you understood the lesson. Thank you.